Well, hello, house guests. Welcome to another BB Can 7 updates and spoilers. I hope I have tissues. Yes, I have tissues. I'm not feeling well today. My throat is a little sore, but blah, blah, blah. This isn't about me. This is about Big Brother Canada. And our wonderful house guest of the day today is Night of Light. Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it. And if anybody else would like to be house guest of the day, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. Today's the veto ceremony, or should I say today was the veto ceremony. Is Mark going to be a man, or is he going to be a little titty baby? We'll find out by the end of this spoiler. So yesterday, Corey and Anthony were talking, and Corey told Anthony that Kira was being passive-aggressive towards her, reminding her that Corey, she was responsible for Sam going home because Corey was homesick, and Kira's like, well, you're not going to get any comfort from me, honey, because you sent my number friend out. Probably not her number one, but maybe her number one of the moment, because everybody that she aligns with kind of gets sent home. So, Anthony said, yeah, well, I got a weird vibe from Mark. Anthony also said they're taking Kira to the final 5, even though they don't deserve to be there. Ooh. Well, I love how these pretty boys are playing both sides of the house so successfully. But is everybody really aligned? You know, is their number ones the pretty boys? Or is their side pieces more important? We'll see. I'm unfortunately thinking it's the pretty boys, which really, really sucks. Alright, so, because it's boring. It's time for a pretty boys meeting. Mark says that he's putting up Esty as a pawn so that Damien will go. Boom. Really? That is so weak. Alright, so Adam and Dane say, you should take a shot at Corey. Hello. Thank you so much for a fresh idea. Mark brings up Adam not using the veto on him. You know, I know that there was this whole manufactured fight or unrest between Adam and Mark, but I have to think that that part is real. He cannot let it go that even though they had the votes to keep him, that Adam did not use the veto on him, and that really, really pissed him off, and he's not going to let it go. Even Dane said, build a bridge and get over it. That was the past. Let's live in the present right now. So Mark thinks that he can control Corey, and Adam says, no. But Anthony insists that he, meaning Anthony, can get Corey to do whatever he wants. We'll see. So Mark wants to tell the house that Esty is just the pawn so that Damien goes. And I think Anthony was like, I really don't think that's necessary because we have most of the votes, so don't even worry about it. Dane says, well, I'm not voting out Esty. And if we take Corey to the final 5 and she wins, then we're screwed. One of the pretty boys is gonna go. That's a big, big risk that you're taking here with this plan. That's why it would have been so foolproof to take not Corey to the end. They should have backdoored Corey if they wanted to ensure that all of the dumb pretty boys were going to the end. So, Kira and Esty are having a chat, and they talk about how Mark thinks that he's such a strong player now after he only won one competition. Are you freaking kidding me? This is ridiculous. I agree. They ask Adam, who is Mark putting up? And Adam's like, oh no. He knows, but he's not telling them. Because Esty's in the room. It's Esty that's going up. So Mark tells Kira his mind is pretty much made up. But he's not telling her. them. Sorry. He won't tell them who he's putting up. And Kira says, we'll have to wait and see if you aren't afraid to take a big shot. Because if you remember, at the beginning of the week, Mark was all like, oh, I want to make a big move. I want to, you know, I don't want my HOH to be a waste. I want to shake things up. Really? Well, Damien's looking through all of the boxes in the archive room. Is there a hidden immunity idol in there? Is he looking for the tape recorder? Is he looking for something else? Is he looking for a golden parachute? I don't know. So Adam and Dane are pissed at Mark for not listening to them. Because they know Corey will be coming after them if they win. If Corey wins the next HOH. So Mark's got to go. They're pissed at Mark. He's got to go. But Dane is so successfully playing both sides of the house here. I don't know if what he's saying to Adam is true or what he's saying to Mark is true. I would think what he's saying to Adam is true because I think he's closer to Adam than he is to Mark. But later on, out by the hot tub, he does admit to Mark that everybody is pretty much pissed at Mark, but he's having to go along with it on the outside. He admits to Mark to playing both sides. So, and I think Mark picked up on it, and as well as Anthony, because he was out there as well. I think that's what they were referring to when they were like, oh, he slipped. All right, so Mark again brings up the whole Adam thing. He's still upset about Adam not using the veto on him. Juvenile. You need to grow up, Mark. Come on. And it's just a game. It's just a game. So today is the POV ceremony. Or should I say, was. So this morning, Mark told Corey, this was before the ceremony, she's not the replacement because Anthony and Dane wouldn't vote her out. There's not a lot of love for her in this house. But he's going to save her ass, and she should get down on her knees and be eternally grateful to him. He didn't say that, but I added that. So then Mark told Esty that she's going up as the pawn. And Esty said, you lost my trust and my vote. Then Mark tells Damien, this was the best one. Excuse me. He said he's putting up Esty as the pawn, and you're going, Damien. So Damien says, so I'm the big move? What the hell? Esty and I haven't won anything. Effing weak. Effing weak, Mark. You suck, basically. So then, he added in an F mark. Alright, so at the POV ceremony, Adam used the POV on himself, and Mark dicked out and put up Esty. Apparently, there was some speeches that were self-proclaimed epic by Mark and Adam. Adam dressed up in some camouflage outfit or something, or all black outfit. I can't even remember. It was like some military outfit. This is just ridiculous. This is not good TV. This is just juvenile. Alright, so Kira asked Damien, when Sam left, when she was evicted last week, and she whispered something in your ear, did she say to you, see you soon? And Damien confirmed that yes, that is what she said. So Sam knew what was going on. I guess this was the plan to get out Damien next all along anyway. Which is kind of stupid because Damien really isn't a big threat. Is he ever going to be a big threat? Probably not. Not unless the show decides to hand him something, Mark. But Damien is not giving up. And I applaud him for that. I think that's a great attitude. Why just roll over and die? You never know what can happen. This is Big Brother. So after the ceremony, Mark is out in the outdoor area holding court in the hot tub. And it is so ridiculous. Oh my God. I am totally convinced now. I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist or anything, but I'm convinced that he is mental. And I really feel bad that Anthony took advantage of him. It's like taking candy from a baby, because I know he's going to be the first one cut. And he thinks, oh, I just can't. So, like I said, Dane is successfully playing both sides. They picked up on that. Apparently the speeches were epic. I wonder how much they will actually show on the broadcast show, because they didn't show anything on the feeds, because those are always blocked during the ceremonies. So we'll see what they show. The feeds have been down this afternoon since like 2 o'clock, and I think it's almost 6 o'clock now. So that's quite a while. I wonder if it's got something to do with the archive room and the tape recorder and the flashlight and that kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's some other kind of task for a sponsor. I don't know. But tomorrow is Dane's birthday, which means most likely alcohol. So that should be semi-entertaining. Maybe they'll get to do a drunk competition and not even have to mess up the people's voices. We'll see. So let me know what you guys think of Mark's lame move in the comments below, and I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. And until then, much love.